The Quiet Shadows of Miss Eliza. Miss Eliza Thompson was the kind of teacher who blended into the background, though her presence in the classroom was anything but ordinary. Her students adored her, captivated by her calm demeanor, poetic storytelling, and an uncanny ability to bring history lessons to life as though she had been there herself. But beyond the school gates, Miss Eliza was a mystery. No one knew much about her personal life. She lived alone in a quaint cottage on the outskirts of town, surrounded by an overgrown garden that seemed to thrive on its own. She had no family visitors, no friends who stopped by. When asked about her weekends or holidays, she'd smile vaguely and redirect the conversation with an effortless charm. One crisp autumn morning, the school principal, Mr. Edwards, handed her an envelope addressed to Miss Eliza, historian extraordinaire. The handwriting was elegant but unfamiliar. Eliza froze upon seeing it, her usual calm exterior cracking for a moment. She quickly stuffed the envelope into her bag and continued teaching as if nothing had happened. That night, curiosity got the better of her. In the solitude of her candlelit study, she opened the envelope. Inside was a single note. "The artifact is in danger. You know what to do." Her hands trembled as she read the words. It had been years since she'd last seen such a message. Years since she had walked away from her old life as an operative for a clandestine organization tasked with protecting historical treasures from falling into the wrong hands. The artifact mentioned in the note, a 16th-century sapphire-encrusted dagger once belonging to a Persian king, was rumored to hold secrets that could destabilize nations. She thought it had been secured in an undisclosed location, far beyond the reach of those who sought its power. Eliza knew she couldn't ignore the message. The next day, she called in sick for the first time in her teaching career, leaving behind a carefully planned lesson and a cryptic note from Mr. Edwards. "Taking a brief journey to preserve history for our future. Please ensure the students study chapters 10 to 12 in my absence." By evening, she was on a train to a city miles away, her past life awakening with every mile. Her seemingly unremarkable satchel contained more than lesson plans. Hidden within its lining were tools she had once relied on, lockpicks, a concealed dagger, and an encrypted notebook detailing contacts and locations. Her journey led her to an underground auction house where whispers of the dagger's location filled the room like smoke. Eliza moved through the crowd with ease, her teacher's instincts for observing and guiding now directed at uncovering the truth. By dawn, she had intercepted the artifact en route to an unscrupulous collector. Their mission was swift and silent, a skillful mix of persuasion, stealth, and quick thinking that left her both exhilarated and exhausted. When she returned to her classroom the following Monday, her students noticed nothing amiss except for a faint bruise on her wrist and a sparkle in her eye. Miss Eliza Thompson resumed her lessons as if she hadn't just saved a piece of history, her secret life tucked neatly away once more. But from that day forward, whenever she taught about the preservation of cultural heritage or the bravery of unsung heroes, there was a knowing warmth in her voice, as if she herself had lived the stories she told. Because, in truth, she had.